How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the crimes of government. Obviously, most people are probably figuring out that satellites are a choke hazard to humans and animals. And the U.S. government's been covering that up for years, haven't they? Obviously, politicians or government people have been choking the life out of people and people's pets in America. Is that what some people have noticed about these criminals in government, in these branches of government? Pretty interesting, huh? And in reference to, if you watch certain films on YouTube or about the dirty CIA and their electrical tasering weapons that they use that have been outlawed in America, even back in the 80s, they're deadly weapons and weapons that they have used to try to render people unconscious, where they have raped people and physically and sexually assaulted people, or where they have stolen people's monies or rendered them unconscious and stole their wallets. It's like their form of mugging and stealing people's personal things or their lives or anything else their dirty government people have tried to do. Pretty serious shit. Satellite Man was choking my cat just now, and it's 6:50 p.m. on Sunday, November 19th. And the Satellite Man's been hitting me in the face and teeth. The Satellite Man's choked my cat. They were choking my cat even after I made the videos last night or earlier this morning. And they're still violating my rights. Oh, and in reference to my identity, if you've been in government and you've been told my information of who I am, you should probably have it on reference, because any person in government getting my information wrong, it's automatically a lawsuit. My identity is the most documented identity on television. More documented than any celebrity common name that you know. So when a celebrity's in a movie, my identity is in that movie too, if you did not know. So in reference to people being aware of that or not being aware of that, my identity is documented in the media, pretty much on every channel and every TV show and movie that's produced at any of my mother or father's production companies. And, there's a royal protocol that's documented for the fact of things can't get on TV unless it's in a certain format or a certain documentation of my identity in reference to some things. So, in reference to information of government playing stupid, if there's government people recycling the confusion of them trying to confuse my identity, they need to track those people down and order those people into court for misrepresenting factual documents. And find out what race they are that can't seem to comprehend the information for why the information is documented. Their activity of confusing the information, those people don't have a right being in those government positions. And in reference to people trying to steal my identity, they're not the same race as me. They're not the same identity as me. They don't have the same DNA or fingerprints that I have. Reference to my personal fingerprints and DNA. And they don't have the same parents that I have. My biological birth parents. See, there's always something to distinguish the information of where they're trying to confuse people with what kind of information these people are trying to falsify. The information has been on record for a very long time. Since I was born, too. So in reference to the government misrepresenting the information, it's on record. Them intentionally misleading people and trying to confuse people with my identity, those people are not knowledgeable people. Those people are criminals in their activity of trying to disrespect and trying to steal my rights and my family history. Those people do not have a right intentionally trying to confuse my identity with anybody else's. And they don't have any right stealing my benefits or my lawsuit monies, claiming they were simply confused. That's not going to work. Every courthouse in America has documents of the Royal Protocol of my identity. Every police station in America has copies of the Royal Protocol of my identity. Every government branch, every FBI branch, CIA branch, NSA branch, and every treasury in America has copies of the Royal Protocol information. And they don't ever have a right touching my anatomy, not for no reason, no matter what it is. That's the reason why the document is very detailed. So in reference to government people or medical people trying to rape me or trying to physically assault me or trying to steal my genetics, they can go to prison for their crimes.